Sup guys, I'm back and today I'm doing another movie review. Today I am unfortunately reviewing Godzilla 1998. Alright guys, let's not waste any more time, let's get right into this review.
Sup, bro?
Zilla from Bunny Guy 6? How'd you get on my video?
Oh, I have my ways.
Okay, that's not creepy at all, but you couldn't have come in at a better time, I am reviewing your movie today, you want to join the review?
Hell yeah! I would love to review my movie. It's the best one.
Alright guys, let's get right into this review. So basically, guys, what happens is that, there's the nuclear testings in the South Pacific, just like, the original one. But there was an iguana on the island, and that created Zilla.
Yeah, that created
I
me.
will I will not use Godzilla in this movie because this is not Godzilla. All right, this is Zilla. This is not Godzilla at all whatsoever.
Yeah, when I came in on the
So,
set, when I came on set, they were just like, okay, your name is not Zilla anymore. It's Godzilla. Put a God in front of your name and call you Godzilla. I'm like, well, that's not my name, but like, you have to have that your name.
wow, did not know that. So basically, there's this Japanese sea vessel out there. There's a fishing vessel, and all of a sudden that goes down. And in the hospital, like they take one of the survivors to the hospital. They like put like this, like a
Yeah,
lighter
yeah,
to his face,
yeah.
and he was starting to say Gojira, Gojira,
Yeah,
and
he missed
that's
the
basically
He missed the memo. Thing is, he didn't know that I was supposed to go there, and yeah, he thought the actual Godzilla was going there, so he missed the memo.
so basically then Zilla co well actually before that the United States Army has this like they find this scientist Dr. Nick Tatopoulos, and he basically studies like nuclear radiation, like how it affects like animals. So they definitely kind of need him in this situation because Zilla actually goes ashore and he just starts tearing stuff up, and he basically goes and hides in a building and like digs underground or something like that. So then basically what they decided to do is since that was a fishing vessel that went down, they might as well lure them out with fish, and it does work. And then there's this scene where like Zilla and Nick Tatopoulos are like connecting. They're like like staring at each other. So basically, so Zilla, how did you feel about that experience?
Um, I just stared at him. I was just like, okay, there's a dude in front of me. I guess I'll go now.
So yeah, the army start decide to shoot Zilla, but they their bullets and their missiles they miss, so they eventually cause a lot of damage to the city. So yeah, so then Zilla like attacks again. Then he goes into the water, and like the Marines like the submarines like start to shoot torpedoes at him, and they hit Zilla, and it works. Zilla, they say that the target is destroyed, but
Yeah.
that's not the last of it. Nectotopoulos confirmed that that monster there's like eggs of that monster in Madison Square Garden, and they have to destroy that place before all the Zillas hatch and they get out. Which there's the hatchings of the baby Zillas, and I'm not the biggest fan of that. That's kind of like Jurassic Park,
It is.
That's kind of like what happened in Jurassic Park. I don't know why they had. This is not what you should do. Is you should not have any relations between Godzilla and Jurassic Park in the same movie. I don't know why. They did that. Zilla, do you know why?
Um, I have no idea, but probably because, my biggest guess is probably because there was this is probably a stretch, but there was back when Treadmasters was making toys for Godzilla, like hold on, like the Treadmasters toys,
Yeah.
uh, they 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 had a line that they teased called Doom Island, and
Oh,
and it was like it had dinosaurs in it. It was like Godzilla and dinosaurs. But the thing is that series of toys weren't released, so that's
I
my
heard
biggest
about that.
guess. They just probably like, oh, well that's scrapped, so we're gonna have to somehow implement dinosaurs into this. And dinosaurs,
Or else because or maybe because Jurassic Park was very very famous at the time, which is not what you should put in a Godzilla movie. So basically, like the baby Zills like chase, they chase like the humans inside Madison Square Garden around. The humans are able to escape the building, and then the army just destroys, Madison Square Garden. And it looks like that's the end of the movie, but no. Apparently, Zilla, or it's another Zilla, pops up from out of Madison Square Garden, and it sees all the baby Zillas, and that does not make it happy. And it looks at the humans right there, and that basically makes thinks that, well, they killed them, so I'm gonna go kill them.
Yeah, because well, how I'm alive is one of the reasons is probably because I probably like burrowed into like a wall or something to go underground before I like burrowed into the island, like the bottom part of it in the ocean, or I just have 9 lives like a cat.
So yeah, so Zilla's chasing them around, and they're in like a taxi. So they're chasing them around, and there's this one scene where the taxi car actually gets stuck in Zilla's mouth, and
Yeah.
like they use like electrical cords to like release itself from Zilla's grip.
Yeah, and
So
they stole that scene in the 2014 Godzilla movie. They stole that in my scene in a trailer. Well, not a trailer, in a commercial, a car commercial, where the car goes into 2014 Godzilla's mouth and he's like,
well, he technically kind of swallowed the car, so but you didn't. So basically, there's maybe that, but anyways, the car leads Zilla to the Brooklyn Bridge, and the Zilla gets tied up in all the suspension cables, and basically the army just shoots him down, and that's a big problem with a Godzilla movie. The army is not supposed to kill Godzilla with conventional weapons.
unless
Mind
if
you,
you
I
have an
said
oxygen destroyer.
mind you, that's why I said conventional weapons. Unless you have an oxygen destroyer or a giant robot monster to be able to kill it. But the army is not supposed to kill Godzilla, and that's a big problem with this movie. So after Zilla's presumed dead, there's this scene where it was supposed to set up a sequel movie to this, where there's one egg that survived, and that hatches, and as a baby Zilla comes out. But that spawned the Godzilla animated series,
Yeah.
apparently.
But there was originally going to be a second movie. I think there was supposed to be a trilogy, but the first one did so badly, so they didn't make the other ones. Second one was about my son, Zella Jr., going downtown and beating up a giant bee called the Queen Bitch. That's its official name, I'm not joking.
So basically, so that's basically how the movie ends. So yeah, guys, as you know, that this is my least favorite Godzilla movie. The reason why is because they called this movie Godzilla, where this monster is not Godzilla. It doesn't resemble anything of Godzilla. It doesn't.
Yeah,
I mean,
I have a little me here. I bought him we got him in a pack of a bunch of tiny Godzilla toys on eBay, and he came with a missing arm.
oh geez,
And you know what's even worse?
what?
I'm able to take off his head.
Whoa, that didn't happen in the movie. So yeah, basically, guys, um, this movie again is my least favorite Godzilla movie. I like the reason why I put Godzilla's Revenge, as not as bad as this movie, because Godzilla's Revenge does have the character Godzilla. That's in this movie. It's Zilla. It's not this here. It's Zilla. It's not this. It's Zilla. So yeah, that's why I deem this movie the worst Godzilla movie out there, because it is not Godzilla whatsoever, even though they call it Godzilla in the movie.
To be fair, my movie didn't have my children being bullied by a guy who shoots electricity.
Good point. Good point. Which there's one thing bothers me in this movie. Why is there no monster fight? There's no Godzilla doesn't fight. Zilla, my baby partner, Zilla doesn't fight a monster in this movie.
Actually, I originally was going to.
I actually did not know that. Wow.
Yeah, I was gonna fight a monster called the Griffin. I have
Wow,
no idea why they scrapped him though.
that would have been better. I would have given the movie a better rating if you thought of another monster.
I think there's concept art of him on Wikizilla.
I'll have to check that out then. So yeah, guys, this is my least favorite movie, but thank you guys so much for watching. I gotta give a special thanks to Bonnie Guy 6 and Zilla over there for being in this video, helping me do this review. You are awesome, man. So
Yeah.
yeah, I will definitely put his channel in the description below. I will put his Instagram in the description below. So yeah, and also follow me on Instagram, oh my Godzilla one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah.